Hello, this is Mr. Wyrick. I'm here to talk to you about lesson 5.3, the third lesson from chapter 5. This is going to be about inequalities in a single triangle. Now, when we talk about the inequalities in a single triangle, first you have to understand inequality. There's a definition that'll need to go into your notes, but basically it's greater than or less than. We're kind of excluding greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, the things that you would have dealt with in Algebra 1 when you were dealing with systems of inequalities or solving inequalities, things like that. So the first thing that they talk about here is anytime you have an exterior angle, it is greater than the corresponding remote interior angle. So what this means is if you extend the line of a triangle out, whatever angle is there, it's going to be bigger than individually either one of the other two. Now, if you remember, all three angles of a triangle add up to 180, and this exterior angle is going to be the sum of these two, so they add up. So we know that they have to be small, okay? In this case, I tried to make one that would be a right angle, so we're thinking about the right ones. If this is a right angle, then this would also be a right angle. So this one that it's directly adjacent to, it's not going to be bigger than that. Okay, and if we have an obtuse angle, if we have something that's like 100 degrees, then we know we're going to be dealing with something relatively small in 80 degrees, but it's, well, you know, it's an acute angle, it's less than 90, but it's still going to be bigger than either one of the other two angles in that triangle. So what we're dealing with here, we have a 90-degree angle. Even if these are both 45, we're not talking about them added together, we're talking about them individually. So this 90-degree angle is going to be larger than this 45, and this 90-degree angle is going to be larger than this 45-degree angle. Or if it's a 30, 60, 90, this 90-degree angle is going to be bigger than this 30, and this 90-degree angle is going to be bigger than this 60. Okay, so you might, again, look at the example on that one, take down a picture in your notes, come up with a few different examples, because it's always going to work out this way. Now, the only other thing really mentioned on the inequalities is angle side inequalities. And basically what they're talking about boils down to this, and make sure you have this in your notes. Any triangle, on any triangle at all, the largest side is always opposite the largest angle. Now, you already know about this a little bit from your work with right triangles in the past. You know about the hypotenuse, and the hypotenuse is always the biggest side. You probably just didn't think about the fact that that 90-degree angle is always the largest angle in the triangle. So you can do this with anything, okay? If we have a 30, 60, 90 right triangle, and we're supposed to put those sides in order by how big they are, the side opposite the 30-degree angle is going to be the smallest side. The side opposite the 60-degree angle is going to be the second biggest side, and the side opposite the 90-degree angle is going to be the largest side. If we have an equilateral and equiangular, there is no order for those sides. It's all 60, they're all the same. But even if we have an isosceles triangle, whatever angle is the largest, we're going to have like a tie for first or second place, then we're going to have the other. So you will need to take down the theorems based on this. They're on page 346, but it's very simplistic. If you just can remember, the largest side will always be opposite the largest angle. So we're coming across, if this is our biggest angle here, this side over here is going to be the biggest side. If this over here is our smallest angle, then opposite it over here in this place, that's going to be our smallest side. It'll apply backwards as well. If we know that this is the smallest side, this has to be the smallest angle. If we know that this is the second longest side, this will be the middle sized angle. And then if this is the longest side, this will be the largest angle. So it will apply both ways. That's what those theorems there are talking about. If there's something about this that you don't understand, remember, come in, ask questions, be ready during tutorials. Make sure you are watching the videos, and we'll see you in class.